saying your first and last name for us?
Yeah, I'm Sergeant Steve Rudloff with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. Today at approximately 6:10, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office received a phone call from an individual in the 6700 block of Utsey Road advising that they possibly found human remains at this residence. Upon a patrol's arrival, they were met by the complainant, who advised that he was out clearing some land when he came across possible human remains. Homicide was contacted. We responded out to the scene. We've looked at the remains that were found. We do believe they are human. Right now the medical examiner is on scene. They are looking at the bones that were found. At this point, the process will be the recovery of the bones and the remains. They will be taken back to the medical examiner's office, where they will be tested to hopefully find identification on the individual.
Any idea how long they could have been here?
They appear to be out here for a while. Not exactly sure. They were at one point wrapped up either in a plastic style bag or tarp. The gentleman that was clearing the land was using a big bush hog tractor when he found them, and he was clearing the land, so it actually ran over the bag, so that's what caught his attention. So right now we're just trying to gather all the evidence that we can, so that way we can get a proper identification.
And just when you say wow, do you mean like a couple years, 10 years?
I'm not in the position to be able to say that. I don't have the expertise to determine the age of the bones. However, they have been out here for a while. They will be taken to the medical examiner's office, where we'll be able to get a definitely better idea of what took place. And
how did the tarp in the bag that it was in, how old did that look? Could that help in determining the age?
Approximately. Right now we're trying to stay out of the area as much as possible until we can get the medical examiner and the evidence technicians in there to process fully. But they have been out here for a while. As far as time frame, it's hard to say with the elements that we've had to say an exact time frame.
How far back would you say from here?
Probably 200 yards down the dirt road and probably another 50 yards into the woods.
Is there any indication of male, female?
Not at this time, unfortunately. All we do have is a few bone pieces, and we're going to have them processed to find out if it is male or female.
Obviously we have a lot of big missing person cases in this area. A lot of people are wondering about them. Do we have anything in particular, any unsolved cases recently that we're looking at?
No, there are several cases out there. I've reached out to the missing persons supervisor, and obviously that will be part of our process on the investigative side, is to look at some of these, but it's going to be probably taking DNA to actually determine the person. So once we identify that, we'll be able to put that information out and start looking into the actual individual.
How long will you guys be out here?
Throughout the night. We'll probably hold the scene through tomorrow because it is getting dark and there's not much lighting out here. And there are some other groups that like to assist, especially with recovery of skeletal remains. So we'll probably be contacting them to assist.
Any chance there could be more, since you already found one here?
It does not appear to be. It does look to be
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
The remains of possibly just one individual. Any other questions? No. Thank you.